Hey guys, so today we're going to look at a slight variation of the inside cut. So if you see my previous videos, when I talked about the inside cut, Messi generally, well, the way I analyzed it was at a stationary ball with his left foot already here, like in line to hit the ball down the line this way. But instead we're going to kind of look at when the ball rolls out in front of him. So, it's not really ideal to have his foot like in line with the ball, or sometimes, in the game situation, you might not have it there. So let's have a look at Messi doing it. Here it is in slower motion. Alright. So you see a lot of times when Messi does it this way, you see his foot points down the line. It doesn't go down this way too much because just of the angle of his body. But what he often does here, especially if you see the ball, it's kind of rolling away from him. What I'll do is actually see that foot. It actually kind of like goes into the middle or inside part of his body. He kicks it inside, and then at the same time, wraps his other foot around the ball. And generally, he tries to do it at the same time. So what you don't want to do is like have the foot planted early, and then you have like a second to like swivel around and hit it. You want to be off before the defender can react. So as you like kick your foot in here and then point down the line and whatever's comfortable, then your foot should already be like fairly close to like touching the ball, and then you see he kind of guides the ball to the left before going down and then accelerating down the line. Let's see how I do it. So you see as I go towards the ball, the ball is rolling away from me, and you see my foot. It's a bit of a hard angle, but I try to like kick it inside to the like inside part of my body, and then by the time I land, I want to have my foot already positioned to knock the ball this way, and then I kind of push the ball before I land with my foot. So at this point, my foot kind of pushes the ball on before I use that foot to really accelerate down the line. Now here's another clip of Messi doing this inside cut with the ball rolling this way. Let's slow that down. Right. So see at this point, with the ball rolling this way, Messi kind of kicks his foot to the inside part of his body, so from this side over here. And since the ball is rolling a bit faster this way, he can't point it down as much. He has to instead, see how like that leg is angled. It's like angled really inside over here, so he really kicks that leg in rather than point his toes more down the line. And now, since one good point to point out here is, you see, as soon as he lands the ball, it's up. His left foot isn't perfectly over there, so but it is fairly quick. Whereas the previous clip, he didn't really swing his leg out that much because the ball wasn't rolling as fast this way, so he didn't really have to reach out to it, and it could be fairly instant. But since the ball is rolling here, like the whole overall body movement is quite quick. So yeah, I already kind of did this naturally. Watching Messi and practicing the other inside cut, but yeah, I thought it was good just to point out and see if there wasn't really huge differences. But I think, anyways, at this point, that most of the general mechanics are quite right. Okay, we're actually also going to look at the inside cut. Basically, followed first by a feint. So this is, of course, a dribble I've done many times, but this time looking at the second part of the move where he cuts down the line after doing that feint. So let me play the clip. Okay, so let's see that in slow motion. So it's really this part that I'm focused, where he cuts down and goes down the line this way. So if you've seen my videos, I've done like this, basically this feint extensively. So I think when you get this right, the rest is straightforward. So as he goes to the side, again, like I mentioned before, since the ball is rolling this way, he really kicks his right foot, like from here to there. So you see that how that it's angled in, and that gives him leverage to really go around and hit the ball with the inside of his left foot down the line this way. Let's see how I do it. So this is the part after I feint, and then as I knock the ball to the side, it's rolling away from me. I try to bring that right foot and really bring it onto the inside. Now, you see at this point, it's quite bent compared to Messi's, even though, that's enough to get my foot around the ball. And also compared to Messi, it seems like I'm jumping a little too high with my left foot, like I'm pushing off right there at this point. Seems like Messi doesn't jump as much, but rather than just uses the leverage of more of an extended leg. I don't think it's perfectly straight, but it's definitely less bent than mine. So we compare Messi, as he hits the ball. You see, the right foot does go up a little bit, but it's not much of a jump. Like instead, like as soon as he leaves his right foot, his left foot's almost on the ground there, and you see, as soon as he plants, it's fairly straight. So that might make the move a bit quicker. So that's something I gotta try out.